Hi everyone. In this video, I'm going to go through some chapter summary with you, and I'll start with Host Part 2, the first chapter, chapter 11. And I give this chapter the title The Boss. And when we go through it, you will know why I would set the title like this, okay? And before I start, I want you to think about these questions. In this chapter, what did X-Ray ask Stanley to do? Why did Stanley agree to do this? And what would you have done if you were Stanley? Okay, so think about this question when I go through the chapter summary. And in the previous chapter, Stanley found a fossil and he passed it to Mr. Pendanski. However, Mr. Pendanski thought that the warden wouldn't be interested in it, so Stanley couldn't get a day off. If the camper found something, but the warden wouldn't be interested in, so what was the warden be interested in? What was the warden interested in? What do you think? Do you know the answer? So in this chapter, the story continues. X-Ray asked Stanley to give him anything interesting he might find in the future, because X-Ray claimed that he had very poor vision and he would never be able to find anything. But most importantly, he said, X-Ray went on, why should you get a day off when you've only been here a couple of days? If anybody gets a day off, it should be me. That's only fair, right? So to X-Ray, it's not because of his poor vision. It's only because he stayed in the Camp Green Lake the longest. That's why it would be fair if he was the one who get the day off, no matter who found anything interesting. Okay, but do you think this is fair? If you were Stanley, would you agree? Why or why not? And this is how Stanley responded. He was glad that he agreed to let X-Ray have anything he might find. If he was going to survive at Camp Green Lake, it was far more important that X-Ray think he was a good guy than it was for him to get just a day off. So to Stanley, he agreed to help X-Ray, not because he thought that it was fair, but because he knew the way to survive at Camp Green Lake. If he wanted to be safe at Camp Green Lake, he needed to please X-Ray. That's why it would be smart to give X-Ray anything and let X-Ray take the day off instead of him enjoying just one day off. Because he knew that if he enjoyed the day off without giving the things to X-Ray, he wouldn't have good days at Camp Green Lake. So Stanley eventually agreed to help X-Ray. And so the story continues. So Stanley went back to his digging, and then so Stanley continued digging his hole, and he started to wonder why X-Ray could be the leader when everyone else was taller and bigger than X-Ray. Probably because X-Ray was really at the camp the longest. That's why even he was not as tall or strong as others, he was still the leader, and he ordered people to do things, and people would follow and listen. And so Stanley was very glad also that they called him Caveman. It meant they accepted him as a member of the group. Well, if someone calls you nickname in real life, how would you feel? Probably you wouldn't feel good, right? But to Stanley, it was really quite remarkable because it means that the group has accepted him as a member. And it's really important because Stanley has always been bullied at school. So he started to imagine if all the campers from Camp D became his friends and they went to the same school together, and whenever the school bully Derek tried to bully him, then the campers would protect him because now he was caveman and he was accepted by the group. So definitely his campers would support him and back him up and protect him. So he was so happy about it. And this is the end of chapter 11. And here are the references. So hope you like it.